Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Devil Ready. Hey, everyone, Devil Ready here. The gamer who's crazy and never thinks clear. Monster Hunter's my game, but I play all sorts. So grab your controller and don't fall short. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Devil Ready. Hey, everyone, Devil Ready here. The gamer who's crazy and never thinks clear. Monster Hunter's my game, but I play all sorts. So grab your controller and don't fall short. Hey, everyone, Devil Ready here. The gamer who's crazy and never thinks clear. Monster Hunter's my game, but I play all sorts. So grab your controller and don't fall short. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Devil Ready. Three, two, one. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Devil Ready. Hey, everyone, Devil Ready here. The gamer who's crazy and never thinks clear. Monster Hunter's my game, but I play all sorts. So grab your controller and don't fall short. Hello, everybody. too. What? Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Devil Ready. Hey, everyone, Devil Ready here. The gamer who's crazy and never thinks clear. Monster Hunter's my game, but I play all sorts. So grab your controller and don't fall short. Hello, everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Devil Ready. Hey, everyone, Devil Ready here. The gamer who's crazy and never thinks clear. Monster Hunter's my game, but I play all sorts. So grab your controller and don't fall short. Hey, everyone, Devil Ready here. The gamer who's crazy and never thinks clear. Monster Hunter's my game, but I play all sorts. So grab your controller and don't fall short. Hello, everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Devil Ready.
Alrighty. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully they're doing alright. And they're getting all the drops they need from the grinds that they're doing and having a chill day at that. How you doing, Zarich, Darth, and Yomi? I know Yomi's lurking, but
Late night grind when the whole world sleep. The controller in his hand, yeah, the grind run deep. Never ready on the tag when he jump online. Monster Hunter vibes every single night. Pixels on fire, enemies get buried. Chat go wild when they see Devil Ready. Camera rolling, yeah, the cam got steady. Live stream, Legends whole squad stay ready. Green by flash when he pull
yeah,
up quick. Slick the ninja with the anime drip. Rev that
it was
vision, hit the
chill.
street, go boom.
That's
Kids
for
way back
sure.
when he passed through the
Something did turn up today. It was pretty fucking funny, actually. I got a new sticker for my bike. So yeah, it's a warning one. I'll post it in Discord at some point, and you'll see why. Monster Hunters in the glow of the screen, lighting Devil Ready on the stream again. Cam guy on the lens, let's go. Week in the night when the whole world's dreaming. Controller grip tight, now the gameplay streaming. Devil Ready on the tag, get a chat, start screaming. Monster Hunter mode and the ball start bleeding. Click clack, calm
combos, quick attack flow. Enemies drop when the joystick go. Cam got filming every move in the room. Live stream lit like a digital boom. Anime
But yeah, other than that,
green ginger 50 when the engine start whining.
oh, he's fuck all really.
Kids way back when they hear what they meet.
Just chilling out, talking to a mate. Fucking, we were playing some Ark Ascended earlier, but we kept having the same problem where every server we went on, it was laggy as hell. So to let everyone know, I do not know anything about this class because when I jumped on, I went and swapped all my main gear over to it anyway. But that's why we're at Stars End. You can just fuck around here for the day. And for anyone that would like to know, yes, we are on one of the PvP servers, the anonymous one. So feel free to come and drop by and kick my ass. Okay, that wasn't very fucking nice. Of course I did. Ah, yeah. What the fuck are they hitting so hard? Like, legit, why? Nah, Stars End shouldn't be hitting this hard. Yeah, no, something's up. I'm not playing with that. Where the fuck am I? Oh, they keep him in there. That's good to know. What have they changed? Oh, that's what. Yeah. So they made this whole area just higher level. Okay. Sitting here thinking, nah, Stars End should be easy. Not this fucking one-shot kill bullshit. The whole reason I came here is to learn the class, not to sit there and die every 2 seconds. They're all purple, what the fuck? Well, fuck this shit then. Especially if they're all fucking higher level than what they're meant to be. How is it? Yeah, they got a lot of new drops. I wonder, is that at the statue then, if that's the case? Okay. Yeah, it does look like to be there. I haven't done this in a while. I do like the two forms that this character has, though. It is pretty interesting. Looks like they've made it go for a bit longer, too. Oh, shit. Oh, why is there another fucking bear? Fuck off. not gonna lie, the game feels extremely PvE orientated now. Here I am hoping that like we'd get somebody to come out and at least try to fucking fight. What the fuck is that? Oh, Darth, yeah. I still don't know what to do after that part. Getting better. Getting there. Come in. Sorry about that. Fucking, somebody came in, so yeah, I had to mute for a bit. Not bad. Welcome in, cat. How you doing? Barrel bomb them all? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, I'm not gonna lie. Have you actually played BDO before? Who, me kicking ass or? Oh damn, broke. Unfortunate. It does. It is a pretty good game, and there are a lot of classes, but the problem is it's really, really grindy. You could play the whole game free to play, right? But yeah, you're gonna be sitting here for an extremely long fucking time. So for anyone that is new and is interested in playing, there is one thing that I would suggest every player buy, because you have to buy at least this one thing to be able to play the game efficiently, okay? You go to travel and aid, and it's called the campsite or some shit. Yeah, right here. Okay? This is the one item I would suggest every new player to buy, because it literally just makes it so you can pull up a campsite wherever you're at, as long as you've got like a decent solid ground. So, okay then. Let me... Oh, I can get it on the side of the fucking road somewhere. There we go. Then you have a shop that you can not only sit here and buy buffs at and all that shit, right? And potions if you do need them. You can repair all your items without having to go to town and all that. And you do have a little storage. And it's for all your characters. Other than that though, yeah. Game is free to play. Other than that. Because yeah, you can literally, like, all the outfits that I wear and all that shit for my characters that you'd normally have to buy, you can just buy in the marketplace here. And they're quite cheap. Well, cheap now because of how much money you can make. So I have one pre-listed right now, actually, that I put down for this character. I gotta move this. Wow, I got like next to nothing for the fucking materials. And you're not wrong, Zurich, right? The classes are pretty easy if you know some of the combos for some classes at least. You can, like, you know, change them across all the different classes. I'm not gonna lie though, I'd like it because if you can't see at the moment, right, this character has two different forms that you change between as you're fighting, and this is like the AoE form, which is like the demon one, and then you have the angel form. This is, but I'm not sure how the crossplay works because last time I played, the servers were completely different. Like, we wouldn't be able to play. Because console bosses and all that shit are all on different times and everything else. And not only that, half of them don't even, like, oh, I guess work from last time I heard. But that was ages ago. Oh, 100%. If you got a Steam Deck, though, if you're getting it on Steam, yeah, you'll be able to play. It's just, from what I've seen, the servers are different, so. Oh, what the fuck is it? Yeah, you do your worst, you fucking shitty little bear. And with the amount of catch-up mechanics they have in the game, you'll be up to where I'm at in literal no time now. So they made it super easy to get to the start of endgame and all that. It's just harder to get through the endgame or whatever, if that makes sense. Why I was confused about that area earlier. I sure did, because he was picking on my horse, my unicorn. Sorry, a unicorn is a little bit more rare than a fucking bear. I do want to stop killing the fucking bear, but for some reason he won't stop going for my damn horse. It does look like they made it a bit better with the movement, though, because apparently people were complaining about the demon form being too slow and not enough mobility. I'm not gonna lie, I seem to be getting around pretty fucking easy and not having to really run out. Like, run out of stamina or, like, fucking skills to move around either. You're not wrong, eh? Maybe then he might, like, leave my damn horse alone. back at it again. Oh, cool, we got a black crystal. We fucked out on the histo drop. It's not fair. Hmm. Don't worry about the pop-ups, they're usually like events or things that are going up, trying to make people go and do them. 'Cause there's a lot of people like me that will just come on here and just farm or do other shit. Fuck the event. Most I'll do is I'll sit here and claim all like the drop items and all that shit so that way I can trade them in for shit that I need. Ah, we got another big guy. Let's go. Oh yeah. If I can get it to go in. This is what the demon form looks like too. Keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, let's make it super chill. Oh, really? Oh, if you ever need help in that, you want to play on the PC and that, feel free to come and ask. I'll come and help you out, especially in farming areas. Believe it or not, right now I am still just learning this class. I barely even know it's like one of the newer ones. The main class that I play, I swapped from ages ago. Now I just do whatever the flavor of the month is. But I kind of like the this one, so I've stuck with this one so far. You want to use Ninja? Oh, Awaken or Succession is the real question. Succession is the easier one, and people say the better one, but Awaken looks fucking dope. You pull out like 2 swords, up to 6 different swords at once while slashing people up and shit. Looks dope as. Fuck, went way too far then. I'll tell you what though, that is one good thing about this game. No matter what class anyone picks if they're starting out, every single class is able to farm efficiently. So everyone will always be able to sit there and get better gear at any point. Your mount is taking damage. Your mount is taking damage. Yeah, don't worry. Whatever the fuck is doing it is about to fucking die. What is it? After this tower breaks, so we can have a quick look at the classes if you like. Don't worry, see how it's flashing? It means it's about to break soon, because it goes off how much damage it takes from all the minions. How many classes? There is a fair few. So think of it like this, Cat. Each class has 2 subclasses that you can choose from. So there's always 2 different styles of playing each class. But yeah, I'll show you in a moment actually, because once this tower breaks, I'll go into the character selection, like character mate or whatever, and we can go through them all. I like how you can fucking like instant cancel that. That was nice. Tell you what, fuck it. It don't matter. Let's go and have a look. We'll move our horse so that way it ain't getting attacked anymore. And they do give like these horses here away. Like this one here is one of the event ones that they gave out for free. But should have some free slots to be able to sit there and have a look at all the classes for you. Create character. So whenever, if you are starting out in that, make sure to always make a season character, because one, you get like these set of servers that nobody else, like all the higher geared people, can't join, and 2, everyone caps at a certain gear level, so everyone's even pretty much. The only difference in power is if older players have like crystals and all that shit, which literally doesn't mean fuck all in the end. So yeah, it makes it extremely even, and it gives you extra gear to start out with, like pretty good gear. So 100% start out with a season character if you do make one. We're just going to click it while we're having a look at the classes. But yes, so the Seraphine, or Seraphe, or whatever the fuck this class is pretty much the female version of this character, okay? This is the, what is it? Warrior with the great sword. So this is his awaken. It's pretty much the same as what this class is here, but this is just female. Yeah, you got warrior. This is their succession, meaning just shield and sword version instead of just great sword. Or you can have it where you can use both with the great sword. Assassin. He was like one of the popular classes at one point. Everyone was sitting there playing him because he was like really good with PvE. He's super mobile but extremely squishy. I could play the succession where instead of just like a big spinning fucking like spear thing or double-sided spear, he just has like what is it, little dual swords or whatever. Assassin, we got Sage. Pretty much like Lightning God on the Awakened version. Extremely mobile. And you've got Succession. I don't know what the fuck type of match that is, but yeah, I guess it's like summoning or whatever. Still hitting with the whole Sage vibe. This guy is completely new. So this is the newest class to the game from what I know. The Wukong one. So I don't know anything about it whatsoever. Does look pretty cool though. He kind of looks like Musa, but a little bit different. A lot more mobility. I shouldn't say that with Musa. Musa's got the most mobility in the game. Has decent mobility at least. Oh, he even has like the little Nimbus cloud. That's dope. Yeah, man. I'm watching the little trailer at the bottom here. That's the only way we were able to actually see somewhat of the class thing. And I'm sorry I can't make it any bigger, otherwise I would. Yeah, Wukong. Got Ranger. In Awaken, she's pretty much like an assassin with dual blades that can switch between bow and the dual blades extremely quickly. And then you have Succession, which is only bow. One of the more popular classes. I actually like how they've shown beginner as in these classes are beginner friendly. On rotation. I'm guessing these are like what the main classes are? No. For that extra thing. Okay. Guardian, like they say, beginner class, right? One of the best farming classes that you could possibly get, and super simple to fucking learn. So you'll be able to sit here and farm high tier content that you're not even meant to be able to sit there and survive against with this class. Just because of all the defense stuff and that. Then you have the Succession, where instead of she's using the big axe, it's just the shield and axe. Not gonna lie, I have, like, when I was last playing, I saw a lot of people playing this Succession for PvP, like in ranked and that. Scholar, don't know. Oh, I know a bit about it. It's, from what I can tell, it's more of a fucking gimmick class. She is not the best for fucking like PvP at all, but yeah, it's pretty decent for farming. The problem with her though is you don't have any classes, it's just the one class, that's it. Hammers is all you get. Get dual small hammers and fucking, what is it, one big sledgehammer. Kana, which is the dragonoid character or whatever, sits there and uses 2 spears for her awakening. Can switch between a big greatsword. Mainly sits there and summons like, what is it, big ass dragon fucking roars and shit like that, as you can see, and uses her wing as a shield. So you do have a guard on this one. There's a lot of the characters, some of them only have grapples and the others have guards and all that shit, but the majority of them are missing each other. Then you got the main, which I was saying, the great sword. Kinda slow, but does really big damage. Pretty simple to play. One of the most... Sorceress is one of the most fucking used classes in this game so far. If you can physically put up with the amount of fucking, like, you know, your fingers would have to go through to be able to play this class efficiently, yeah, you'd be unstoppable pretty much. Most sorceresses you can't even touch because they have that many iframes and that shit. They could just iframe around you and consistently just hit you. But yeah, they use a giant scythe though, which is pretty fucking dope. And like dark fucking powers or some shit. And then the succession version is just those dark powers. I wish it was button mashing. You actually gotta like know what combos you're doing and all that with the class. It is extremely hard, so it's one of the hardest classes to play in the game. Just to give you a heads up, if you like it, go for gold, try it out. I am not that complicated, sorry. Then you got Nova, which is the class that I pretty much used as my farming character. So that way I could level up my main character to go and do PvP. The Awaken is pretty much just like a rapier or whatever. Like the little sword things or whatever, those thin little swords. You can turn into like a scythe or whatever. And it's like one of the fastest and mobile classes of the game. You can sit there and just like fucking be across the screen in a blink of a second. Yeah, extremely powerful if you know what you're doing with it too. No, really good damage. The main or the succession is what I use for the farming because you're pretty much hiding behind your shield and you summon minions for this one. So you got like a flail and a shield. But yeah, this one mainly summons like big fucking gargoyles and like ice soldiers to come out, as you can see, to sit here and do most of your damage. And their damage is fixed, so it's a percentage based. So every time they poke an enemy, it's like a 10% of their health disappearing or something, you know what I mean? It doesn't go off your actual weapon damage at all. So you can sit there and go higher into DPS, which this class gives you more DPS, defense, sorry, not DPS. You can go higher into defense. And because of the class with blocking and all that, it gives you like an extra 60 or 70 points into defense, which is extremely big as well. So, you know, it lets you do content that you're not yet up to because it does the fixed damage and you can take less damage. Corsair is the pirate of the game. Pirate slash mermaid, I should say. In the Awakened version, you are mainly like flown around as a pirate and you got all that other shit, but you can transform into the mermaid. Yeah, that changed up a lot, didn't it? They've tried a lot of things. I actually really like the character. Like when I was playing it and all that, right? I have one of these characters made up as my my boat character because you got big ass warships and all that you can have on here. So yeah. But yeah, nah, the Awaken's not too bad. Mainly just it always focuses on the gun. But the Succession is more sword focused with the what is it? The fucking mermaid powers or whatever, as you can see. The cool thing about this one too is when you're in the Awakened form, you can sit there and like float through the water in the mermaid. Oh, sorry, it's the Succession, yeah. Summoning big ass whales and shit. Alright, to the alarm. This is definitely what we needed to see. Can I change it to... Oh, God. Well, Lan is a great character. Besides the big lagging and jittery shit that's going on, let's see if we can fix it. No, we can't. Okay. She uses like dual swords that are attached to like some type of rope or some shit. Really mobile, extremely brutal for PvP because she has one of the longest range grabs in the game, and pretty much an execute after that. So once she grabs you, she can pretty much just kill you. Like I said, extremely mobile. As you can see in the little clip there, you can glide across the fucking sky. Yep, fidget spinner, let's go. But yeah, that's the Awaken with the dual swords and that, with the rope or whatever that are attached. Then Succession is the sword with like a little, I guess, I don't know what the ball thing would be called on it, that's attached to the rope and the sword or whatever. But yeah, fucking extremely mobile. A lot of people like the character because of the outfits that she gets. One of the more dev favorited characters, that's for sure. Then we get the more favorite character, Berserker. Think big Unga Bunga. That's all he is. Awaken is dual, or is it not dual axes? It's like a big ass hand cannon that he can sit there and punch around and shit, as you can see, and shoot people with. So just think, big guy with explosions. That's super tanky. A lot of people do like to play this guy just because of, like, you know, the Awaken version. You kind of feel like Iron Man. But yeah, the Succession is the dual axes, which is, yeah, his main hand weapon. So he turns into more of a barbarian than like the Iron Man like fucking thing. Then we've got Megu. Awakening is pretty much like a sorceress with the fox or whatever, you know, the folklores or whatever they're called. Not too. She's extremely good for mobility and all that. Super simple to learn. Yeah, she sure does. Yeah, no, so for her Awaken weapon or whatever, it's just like a little feather that she sits there and summons all the, what is it, magic with, or anything like that. And then, sorry. The main version, so the sub version, is completely different. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different character. Anyway, yeah, more power. A lot easier to learn though. This is the sub version I think a lot of people play. I did know I played it for a fucking while because it's super simple. As you can see, that AoE is one of the biggest AoEs that you could probably get in the game. Super easy to fucking play. Tamer is probably one of the harder classes to play. A lot of people don't like it, but then again you get those handful of people that can sit here and combo your ass to oblivion with it, and you know what I mean, you don't say boo to them. Pretty much just uses a staff like Wukong, but the female version of it, you know what I mean. Then the sub version is literally just her with her single-handed sword and the sheath. I really want to just skip over this next one, but we're doing them all anyway. So the Shy is the support of the game. Okay. Pretty much think anything PvE related is, yeah, Shy. You could sit there and play instruments with this character, but her main weapon is a boomerang. But yeah, just think, Cat, if you were to play, this is the character you're playing because this is the healer slash buffer and all that of the whole game. Yeah, I think the only class that can actually heal people. You can do a lot of like life skilling stuff too on it, so you know it's a very like PvE oriented class. That's for fucking sure. And the main hand and the talent, like both classes are exactly the same, really. I'm not sure if one of them just takes away. I think the main hand just takes away the instruments, and you're only using boomerang. Yeah, the stuff is just boomerang. Then you got the opposite of my main character that I normally play, which is Striker. Think a punchy punch grapple person, but the guy version. One of the more favorite classes to play in PvP because he's super easy and chill to play, as well as you can see in the bottom here, in his like little cutscenes, he summons like fucking minions. You could skull drag people across the fucking ground and that shit. Like, if you're out to sit here and bash the shit out of people, definitely the class to play. Awaken is where he gets all his minions and everything else. Non-awakened Succession is just him and his gauntlets. No minions, just nothing but hands. Extremely like tanky. For some reason, one of the better classes for PvP though. And the grapple is pretty good too. Yeah, I think he's got 2 of them instead of 1 like most other people. And of course he has to sit here and be fucking special, doesn't he? Musa, which is what I was talking about earlier. Pretty much the awakened version just uses a giant spear with the sword on the end of it. I don't know what the fuck their technical name is called or whatever. But he can also use a bow for range, so that way you can like sit here and stun people out of range. One of the most mobile classes in the game, like full stop. So he's not the fastest, but his dashes go off your stamina, right? So if you sit here and you can actually level your stamina up on this game. If you level your stamina extremely high, you can literally dash all the way across the whole fucking map, which the map is extremely fucking big, right? And without stopping. Meaning he can sit here and engage in a fight, and if he doesn't like what is happening, he could just run the fuck away. And you ain't catching him. But yeah, like I said, the Awaken uses the pole sword thing, and the Succession version uses just a normal short sword with a bow. This is his rage state, which summons like a shadow sword. Or have they changed it? They might have changed it. I feel like this. They might have changed it actually, yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway. Mayweather. Pretty much the class that we just looked at, the female version of that, has pretty much the same weapons. The only thing is she uses a spear for her awakening, like one of the pokey spears, instead of one of the ones that slash like he does. Same with the Succession as well. This is one of the first classes I actually played when I started the game, just because I liked the spear and that. You dash behind people and then fucking, you know, poke them in the back. And then we finally get to my main class, which is exactly like the Striker, which is the punchy punch guy that we saw earlier. Pretty much the female version of him, where she summons like a big mystical dragon and that shit and does more kicking abilities instead of punching, so you know what I mean. Succession is exactly the same, it's just kicking and punching as well. But yeah, the Awaken is probably the better, like, looking one, only because of the fucking dragon you get to summon. That shit's dope. But yeah, all of her moves are pretty much like, they look water-based and everything. I am going to change because of that jitteriness. Then you got the Valkyrie. You get a giant fucking shield and a giant spear as your main hand weapon. See, not the fastest class to like kill people. I think. Oh no, I was saying that Shy is the only one that can heal others. This character, I'm pretty sure, can only heal herself, but she does have a healing. One of the tankiest classes in the game, pretty much. Pretty mobile too. We're getting into the ninjas. Let's go. Kunoichi with the fucking big ass like round fucking sword thing or whatever. I don't know what the fuck its technical name is. Pretty much just spinning around, jumping around. I haven't really played Kuno much at all, so I wouldn't know like much about it. All I know is they're extremely fucking annoying in PvP to verse. That all they do is disappear the whole fucking time. And you're just sitting there chasing them down and they're just teleporting behind you every time. The main hand though, I'm pretty sure is just, yeah, short swords. Or daggers or whatever. You can throw kunai as well with the ninja and kunai. Then we got the ninja. As you can see in the Awakening, he uses multiple fucking swords and all that shit. I think in a full combo, the most amount of swords you can get like him to use is 6 out of the 8 that he has or whatever. Which looks extremely fucking satisfying if you do end up learning him. That being said, most people do opt out to going to the Succession version, which only uses the short swords. Like 2 short swords and that's about it. A lot more mobile though, and extremely fucking like aggressive, I should say, in PvP. Then you got Dark Knight, one of the main people, like one of my mates' fucking main characters. Think of her as like a dark elf, pretty much using a great sword with like a what are they called in the anime? A warrior that can like use magic or whatever. So she uses a great sword that's like fucking magical or whatever. And as you can see in the little trailer down here, just summons multiple versions of it to come and rain down on your enemies or jump up out of the ground and shit like that. While you're sitting there just swinging that fucking thing around as well. The Succession, I think, focuses more on the sword instead of powers. So yeah, it's just more sword damage and that. Then you got Wizard, one of the OG characters. As you can probably tell, Wizard is Wizard. He has, what is it, fire and water as his attributes. Extremely simple to play. His weakened weapons are like 2 little spears or whatever. And yeah, like I said, just one of the easiest, like if not the easiest class to learn in the game, because like most of his skills combo off each other. So all you have to do is press one button after another and you're pretty much set. His Succession is pretty much him using the staff. Oh, I did say that Shy was the only one that heals, but I forgot. Wizard and Witch do. They have a AoE healing in their Succession version. Which is not too bad, but yeah, I completely forgot about that. Then you got Archer. So you know how we had the Ranger, the female version earlier? Just think of this one as, but the male, like same one, but male. Bigger bow and all that, and more like his Awaken is all in on the big ass bow and short bow that he had. Oh sorry, his both is set because he doesn't have an Awaken or whatever. Then you got Wooster, which is the one I was thinking about earlier. remember how we were talking about the Megu with the foxes and all that? Well, this was her counterpart when they came out, because they came out at the same time. Pretty much like magic oriented, has like a fucking spell book. Looks extremely nice when you're playing it, and extremely good for farming though. That's for sure. I sat there and farmed like thousands of hours playing this character. The ultimates look fucking nice as hell. I'm not gonna lie. And then the succession is just pretty much fan-based attacks. This is the one I'm pretty sure I played the most because it was the one I could do the most damage to the like world bosses with and that. A lot of the skills like combo off this character's spacebar ability, so it makes it super easy to combo skills around without having to worry. Then you got Witch, the female version of Wizard, like I said, has the AoE heal and uses 2 spears as the awaken weapon and a staff as the succession weapon. But the difference is, instead of using fire and water like the Wizard, she uses thunder and earth. So they have 2 different elements. Dosa, I have no idea what the fuck this guy's about. He came out and I completely like skipped all his info. I'm pretty sure he's meant to be like like I was saying earlier, a mage swordsman. And then his succession, he just turns mainly, well, he goes smoke oriented, I guess. Looks more sword based though, it does. Oh no, you got minions as well. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to describe this motherfucker. He looks dope. I like the succession, how it has all the smoke effects and that shit. And then you have the Deadeye. Pretty much think of it as cowboy. Has 2 pistols, a shotgun, and a fucking rocket launcher. As you just saw. It was the class that I was playing on the side, like just before the one I changed to. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like, if anything, if I were to change classes, I'd probably go back to this one because all the gear that I have on right now, like on my main character, is set up for this character. But yeah, it doesn't have an awaken or succession. That's all you get is just nothing but guns. She does have a block, as you can see. Somehow just summons a fucking brick wall out of nowhere. But as you can see, it is a high PvP based character as well. But it does have extremely long range, and that ends up being super good for fucking PvE as well. But yeah, as I said, there's a shitload of characters, and a good chunk of them have 2 fucking versions. So. And every single, and no matter whichever one I've said as well, every single one of them are viable in both PvP and PvE. Even if I said that they weren't the best, it's just because I can't play them the best. Doesn't mean that somebody else can't just sit there and they want to learn that class, you know what I mean? This is my one here, actually. I don't have any fucking weapons then, do I? Damn. You do have a lot of like, you do make a few different characters on this game just to sit at certain towns because, I'll show you. Just like Crimson Desert and that, the map is extremely fucking huge. and it takes like a decent amount of time to get around. There's even a giant sea you gotta cross to get to over here. And yes, you can cross the sea. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got my boat on this. Damn, cat coming out with them jokes. I do like the art of the loading screen that they added there. That is nice. But yes, do you like my boat, guys? Took me months of farming this fucking thing. And then, like, not even 2 weeks after I farmed it, they changed the fucking mission to make it so you could farm it within, like, a few weeks now. You could probably do it even faster than that. Best part is, yes, it is like olden style where you gotta shoot the cannons and everything. Whee! So in this game you can do a lot of like all the sea stuff like bartering and all that other shit and go on to all the different islands and everything else. So that's what I did used to do, which is what all these little items here are. They're barter items. You'd go there, swap out a certain item for this item, bloody fucking blah. So see on the left here, they want these items, and they'll be giving you these like pure pearls. And then you go and sit there and try to like trade it all the way up, and then sell the highest one that you could get. And believe it or not, doing all that life skilling stuff, because you don't even have to physically kill a damn mob in the game to make enough money to be able to buy gear in the game. You could physically just fish all day if you want, like most people do on this. If you look up how to make money on BDO, the main thing is going to say fishing. And it's AFK, so you just leave it there. That being said, before I start up again, I am going to have another have a debuff. My problem when I'm playing BDO, I always fucking forget how fucking long I've been here for. And I am sorry if I sound kind of like a broken record. Some of the shit is like rusty for me, but I do have like 11,000 hours on the game, so... I was thinking that like literally yesterday when I checked it. I was like, fuck the hell. Oh, this account is from when the game first came out, yeah. Day one. My mate gifted me the game. It's just I haven't been on it every single day, you know what I mean? I play it every now and then now. My goal was to sit here and hit the end game at the time. I hit the end game and then was playing PvP for a few months after that. And then the developers changed some things in the game to make PvP players suffer more. Because this game is open world PvP. So the server that I'm on right now, anyone can walk up to me, turn PvP mode on and kill me. They don't get any of my shit. But they get to kill me and all that shit, right? And then take the spot and farm heal. Which is the main thing. So yeah, they made it a lot more difficult for people like me to, you know, go around and PvP people and all that shit. So I just gave up. I was just like, yeah, they obviously don't want you to play. And I did try like the whole guild wars, node wars things, and that just wasn't my thing. But I heard that they kind of killed that straight after they killed open world PvP, so they weren't far off, that's for fucking sure.
Foresight flash, a perfect parry, the stance of death, my burden to carry. Focus sharp and mind clear as ice. The monster falters, pain he cries. Red gauge glowing, power unleashed. With one last rush, the threat has ceased. Target locked, horns begin to crack. Monster stumbles under our attack. Tail is severed, power starts to drain. Victories whisper, ending their reign. Beast is laid low, massive power gone. Honor demanded, another hunt withdrawn. Blade is seized, memory of the fight. Ready and waiting with a mark's mind.
So that being said though, fucking hopefully everyone's having a okay time. I kind of knew that it'd end up being like this on BDO. Because really the main like gameplay is what I was doing earlier. Just sitting there killing the mobs in a circle for hours until you get a good drop. So like right now we are trying to get this as a drop. Fuck, they've gone down by a lot. This used to be like 250 mil for each one or something. Now they're only 71.
Nah, bullshit.
Nah, mate. Welcome back. How did your Lego go? Comes back for a quick second.
Absolute bullshit.
Oh yeah. So you finally back, are you? I love that thing for the sticker in fucking Discord. That's great. Yes, I approve too. I 100% approve. Now I gotta try to find somewhere to sit there and put it on the bike that it can be actually seen and read properly. I was kind of thinking on the very front where the black wind fucking guard is. So that way it actually pops out. And it's like one of the first things people see. Is warning. I know you can hear me, Ben. What are you doing? Oh, well, that actually answers it. Leave him, obviously. Finished getting this debuff ready, haven't? And I guess we'll go back to slashing a heap of fucking mobs for no reason. I shouldn't say for no reason. I am getting something I need out of it at least. I need a ridiculous amount of Cactus stones. They drop from every single thing that you fucking verse. They pretty much think of them as upgrade stones for certain pieces of gear. I think I need like, I think it was 10k of them or 20k, like 20,000 of them. I've only got 600. So that way I can turn this red weapon into one of these purple weapons. Oh wait. We did get a disto. I didn't even see it fucking drop. Look at that. There we go. So these were the drops that we were trying to farm while I was sitting there killing all them mobs earlier. And we ended up actually getting one as a drop. Not bad. It's a little bit concerning though, because when you normally get rare drops like that, your character cheers or whatever. They might have changed it though. Because a lot of the time people will sit here and be in the middle of a giant pack of mobs, go and kill one of them, get a drop, stop mid-animation on what skill, whatever skill they were doing, right? And be stuck like animation locked in the middle of the mob while the rest of the mobs just sit there and kill you. So I do know a lot of people were dying to that, so they might have changed it. I would like to not have the animation and just have it pop up on the screen, because that's what it normally does, but... and I might as well show you guys how you upgrade stuff on this game, hey? Let's show with accessories, which is a fun one. So, for me to sit here and say I want to level up this like AP attack power, or awaken, or even the DP, right? Any of these things, yeah. You gotta go through the process of talking to this little black spirit guy, going enchanting, okay? And depending on what you enchant, depends on what happens. So accessories, if you put this motherfucker in here, okay, and you fail an enchant without using these cron stones here, these little stones, and even if you use the cron stones, it still has a low % chance of breaking the gear, but your gear will break, pretty much. This will disappear. So I don't think I have any stacks on. So let's just try here. Let's see if it fails, it breaks. If it doesn't, then it will. Yeah, so both of those pieces broke then for just failing. That being said though, I have one now on my enchant stack, so I have like one stack, which will increase my odds the next time I do it. So I just click on that, and now it's going to take another 2 of them, and now I have a 30% chance. Increased by 2.5%, let's go. We got a 5%. Fucking yeah. And this is how enchanting works. Now, if you're doing actual gear though, like armor or weapons, it's a little bit more forgiving. It doesn't take you completely, so I can't really show you with this gear. Because after a certain point, if you do fail on the piece of gear, it takes you all the way back to the extreme, the same one. But the gear that you'll have, you won't have that problem. So starting gear, it's a little bit more forgiving. You can chuck it in, and you can fail, but it only has a chance of going down if you fail. So yeah, pretty much everything's all chance based. They do give out enchantment stacks, which pretty much just fucking make it so when I'm doing this stuff over here and going to enchant something, I can then add, say how it says recommended 30 to 34 stack. You can just sit here and say, I've got a 119 right here. I can just chuck that in and bam, I've got 62.5% chance. Never 100, but just extremely high. So that's why most people don't like the grind of this game, because it takes an extremely long time to get any type of stats like these ones that are on here. You know what I mean? Because it's consistently trying to farm money to buy these little fucking blue orbs here, to sit there and make it so your gear doesn't go down a grade if you fucking fail an enchant. And then on top of that, building up the stacks to sit there and have enough, like, increased odds to make it so you can have a chance of actually succeeding. So it's RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG. That being said though, if you do actually, like, you know, work around it and all that, a lot of the free event things will help you get through all that random RNG shit, so you won't have to worry too much about it. It's more when you get to where I'm at, where the thing stops helping you. Like, I got past that a while back, but you know what I mean? Once you hit that point, that's it. The game becomes pretty brutal for upgrades, that's for sure. And sorry for my rambling. There is one thing I did only just notice. I am extremely sorry for not fucking having it up already. I should have stream avatar up. We've had like half the stream with no avatar. My bad. Have the debuff and we can go back to farming, I guess. get on my bus going. Oh, well then that's good then. Hey, look, if you like it and all that, then fuck. I'd be sitting there playing it. What the fuck is that? Okay then. Must be the event. This game is able to be played with, what is it, controller, so you don't have to play mouse and keyboard, and a lot of people sit here and actually do fine with controller, so yeah. I've just that used to mouse and keyboard that I couldn't do it. I have the game on, like, or had the game on PS4 and all that, but yeah. Yeah, fuck. That is on me. I should have noticed him. I gotta wait for it to respawn. But yeah, you were trying your keyboard out. You mean for this game or a different game? Or just in general, Yami? When I fucking upgrade this weapon to like near its highest tier, it starts like glowing fucking gold and shit. Second and guilty? Ah, oh yeah. Okay, gotcha now. I'm on. Hey look, I would have been down for that, but nobody voted for it today. Everyone voted for fucking BDO or ARC. And the person I was playing ARC with ended up going to bed, which you heard him earlier. That was Venge sitting there randomly talking. Oh yeah, no, I do the same. Well, actually, I put them all up so that way everyone can just click the emote, so that way they don't have to look for them anymore. Oh, there we go. I should probably feed all my pets. And this is another thing about the game. You do have to get pets, but they give you free ones, and you can buy them from the shop or whatever. But you do have to upgrade them to that higher tier that you just saw, like the gold tier. But hey, look, how are you going on guilty and that? Are you still, so you're deciding if you should try like keyboard and mouse or whatever? Sorry, keyboard I should say, because that's all it is. I'll tell you what you could honestly do, right? If you're like getting that into the game and you don't want to go and spend money like all the other people do on the proper controllers for it, like for the fighting games. You could sit there and take all the unnecessary keys off your damn keyboard, right? Besides all the keys that you use for fucking the game, like the fighting. And it's pretty much the same fucking thing. Then you don't accidentally press something for some other shit, you know what I mean? You only have the ones for the game. Because if you actually have a look at the, what is it, fighting controllers that they have or whatever, it's literally just the same thing. Just a big ass, like, gamepad with, like, fucking 6 buttons on it. Hey, we got a big guy. Let's go. But no drop. Made sure to get on top of that one that time. Not having the same shit happen again. I thought he was dead. He was fucking just laying on the ground. Damn. Got multiple big guys. Fucking hell. No problem, man. Cheers for the work, at least. And you're gonna stick to control on? Yeah, that's fair enough. That's what I've done, so that way I can play it wherever I'm at or at a mate's house or whatever, you know what I mean? Because most people have like a PlayStation or some type of console with a controller. But yeah, man, you enjoy your anime and look while you eat. I am technically eating, but not the same thing. We are eating souls. Fucking motherfucker just died, damn. Got another one. Let's go. Well, at least the event's giving out consistent cron stones. That's nice. Need that shit. We are getting there. And yeah, this grind spot is infinite until this tower like gets broken at least by the enemy, like the AI. I didn't see that. What a bitch. Oh. Ah, great. Oh, that's not fun. Know what I can do while I'm actually waiting. Fuck it. I'll hit up on another debuff while I'm waiting. Alright, make me disappear for a moment. With that. I just need to save up 50 of the things that we've been getting. I can get a premium box without having to pay for it. Oh, fuck. That makes shit even better.
It goes left, it goes left, back, 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 back.
So sorry about the coffee. Oh, somebody used the bell. Nice. We get more EXP. Let's go. We're getting okay EXP from this, I'm not gonna lie. pure force. Items have sold. You have become more richer. Sweet. Even more reward. Oh, we got a big guy. Nice. Fucking hell. Sweet, got it again. Every time I look up, it's like fucking a decent chunk of level. even more to add. No, that's a first. I'm getting overweight. I must really have a lot then. Feels weird grinding this long, not gonna lie. I haven't grinded on fucking video in ages. Especially for this long. Radiant Soul. Alright, let's see what we got. A whole heap of fuck all. Almost 7k, not bad. There we go. 39. Damn, man. I shall be right back. I need to go and grab some. back to it again. Motherfuckers. Okay. We got a clear fucking thing. That could have been a disto. Unfortunate. Army needs to surrender? Yeah, you're not wrong. They just need to drop me one more item and then I'm done. I'm just waiting for it to drop, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Sweet. We got the 50. Now I don't have to spend like 2 million on fucking cosmetics. I can just open it. There we go. We want this one because it has the idle animation now. Now she's going to change between her two forms when I'm just sitting here. Not gonna lie though, that being said, I am done for the night because my neck is killing me. I can't like look right for some reason. Every time I look right, my neck is killing. But that being said, we will be on tomorrow. If anyone is new and all that, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to come and jump in and join in. And if you are new, to join the Discord. The link is in the stream bio and all that, in all of the bios. Yeah, so that way so that way everyone can start voting for what game we're going to be playing for tomorrow. After stream, I will be posting it in the game suggestions tab, so that way everyone knows where it is. I'll put all the little emotes up, so all you have to do is just click on which one you want, and that's about it. Cheers again for everyone that did jump in today. And anyone that was liking, anyone that decided to talk in chat, absolute legends. Fucking every single one. It all, like, every little bit helps out, so, you know. Cheers again. And, yeah. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Hopefully we can play something a bit different. If not, this again. Keep chill and have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Now go like and subscribe. I'm out of